Good morning. It's Lindsay with High Altitude Astrology with another edition of the Daily Dose for Tuesday, August 8th. And before I get into the lunar energy for the day, I wanted to take a moment to address the full moon lunar eclipse in Aquarius that occurred yesterday, Monday, August 7th. I didn't do a video yesterday, and for me, this was because the eclipse was quite potent, and for most of the day, I felt really introspective and that I needed to reflect. So rather than making a video, pushing myself to make a video, I decided to really absorb the energy of the day and then speak about it today. So what I wanted to say about the lunar eclipse was an image that came to me while I was reflecting was that of a whiteboard that had a bunch of information on it, which is symbolic of the Aquarian energy. And let's say the moon, our emotions, our subconscious predispositions, our past, where we've come from, all of that that's put into our personality, it was behind this whiteboard. And with the lunar eclipse, it's like the whiteboard gets erased completely, and all that Aquarian energy that has sort of built up in the way that it has up until this moment gets wiped clean. Now the moon is still radiating through that whiteboard, and let's just say only the sign of Aquarius is on that whiteboard now. It becomes an opportunity for that lunar energy to shine through the Aquarian expression in a new way, in a pure way, in a reset way. And Aquarius is all about our truth. It's about knowing what it is that we believe or feel or are, and allowing that energy to be expressed through our lunar energy, through the way that we respond to the world. So it really, personally, was just a real clearing time and getting in touch with the instinctual ability to respond to the world in that way of I know. I mean, that's the statement for Aquarius, I know. Now, at the same time, the Sun and Mars conjunct were opposite this Aquarius full moon partial eclipse. So it's like the Sun in Leo and Mars in Leo are sitting there saying, okay, we're ready to go, come on, let's do this. Especially because the new moon was in the sign of Leo as well, with Mars next to it. So a lot of fiery energy, action energy, wanting to really express our creative selves. But with that opposition to the partial lunar eclipse in Aquarius, something needed to shift, something needed to be cleared in order for us to really realign with our ability to embody all of that Leo, Sun, Mars, fiery energy. Something within our, emotional expression, within our deep feeling self needed to be realigned and get back in touch with our ability to really express our truth from a place of knowing. So that was my experience of the full moon yesterday. Of course, there were a lot of other things happening in the chart of the full moon that I won't go into, but hopefully for all of you, it was also a deepening and a clearing process. And of course, with these eclipses, the energy can be felt for a length of time afterwards, up to 6 months. So just know that this process will be continuing to unfold. So today, Tuesday, August 8th, we have the moon in Aquarius still. And this morning, until 1:07 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, the moon is going to be sextiling Uranus and Aries. And Uranus is about change, is about innovation, is about being the individual. So here we have an opportunity just after this full moon eclipse to practice beginning to continue to express, ourselves as individuals, and to tap into the insight that's coming from Uranus about how to do that. So that's happening most of the day. Then the moon goes void, of course, until 3:56 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. And moon void, of course, time that I say is to kick back, not to make any major decisions, kind of just learning how to kind of tune into the flow of life again, because we're not really outwardly going after anything. We're not really necessarily feeling connected to any of the energies as far as the other planets go in relationship to the moon. So it's a time to really just kind of kick back, do some spiritual centering, and not push the river. And then after that time, the moon goes into the sign of Pisces and trines Venus in Cancer for the rest of the evening and into tomorrow. Moon in Pisces, a gentle time, a time to connect with our imagination, with our creativity. Those are the kinds of feelings that are going to be coming forth. And with the trine to Venus in Cancer, this is about our sort of feminine desires, our need to, feel desired, our pleasures. What is it that brings us pleasures? And in the sign of Cancer, it's about feeling pleasure through comfort, through security. Could be through being around our families, or just around things that make us feel nurtured. So that's the energy of the evening. Great time to just really, again, kind of kick back a bit and do those things that bring us, the most pleasure through security and comfort. I'm Lindsay with High Altitude Astrology. You can reach me at info@highaltitudeastrology.com. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I want to thank you for watching this video. Please like it or subscribe if you're interested, or share it. And go out there and make it a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Adios.